Okay, so
Hey guys.
So we're gonna do the pet peeve video together. Okay, so yeah.
Okay, so my number one would be like if you're standing there like talking to somebody, or like you're just standing there fixing to talk to them, and then they just slam the locker and like go the other direction. They don't even be like, oh hey, and you're literally standing here like, okay, bye. I hate that.
Okay, so one of my pet peeves is when someone tells me how to chew and is like, quit chomping. Like, it's my food, don't tell me how to chew it.
Okay, another pet peeve of mine is when somebody's like, I don't wear makeup, and then you can clearly see they're wearing makeup. I hate that.
Like, they are wearing like thick as crap eyeliner, and they're like, I don't wear eyeliner.
Yeah. Oh my
like,
God.
that's too much. And I'm like, honey. Okay. So another one of mine is when, when people, their lipstick blends in, like, with their foundation or, like, concealer or whatever. Like, yeah.
Mine does.
No, I don't mean that, like, it's just, like, the same color. Like, it looks like you literally just put foundation,
you put foundation
on
your lips.
Yeah.
Okay, another one is when somebody says, oh, I'm going to sit with you at lunch today, or let's go do something later, and they don't do it. They like, you go and like right before say it's lunch, and you're like, hey, are you going to sit with me today? They're like, no. I'm like, you just told me you were like an hour ago.
Okay, so another one is, like, this is probably the biggest one, I think, is when someone, like, a year, not even, you do this. Oh, I guess I do. I don't know, but, like, if you're, like, dead out serious, but, like, call me honey when you're, like, not even older than me.
So do you.
I know, but, like, I'm saying, like, serious. Like, say you're, like, in a fight, and, like, somebody's like, honey, let me just tell you. I'm just like, honey, let me just hit you out in the face because you just call me honey.
Who did I do that the other day to? Right, another one is like when you're sitting there with somebody and say you two get in a fight, like say it's you and then another chick that had nothing to do with it, and then the other girl that you got in a fight with out there, she reaches behind you and she goes, hey. She's like, do you like her? I'm like, I'm sitting right here. I mean, like I care, but still, I mean, you just don't do that.
Okay, so another one of mine is kind of, I think, similar to what she just said. I don't even know, but is when, so say you're at lunch or sitting down, whatever, and you're like right here, and this girl or is at the same table or at a table right beside you or whatever, you can clearly hear them and they know it or whatever, and they're like sitting there talking about you, and you're just like, say it to, oh, I like that right there. And you spotlight on me. And you're just like, say it to my face if you're like, and that's another thing, like, is when people like can't say something to your face.
Yeah, somebody did that to me the other day. They're like, don't say it behind my back, say it to my face. If you're such a little chicken, then why don't you do it? It's like, okay, and I said it to the face.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I hate it when, or my biggest pet peeve is when somebody comes in and like, I don't ever really say anything, but like, they'll come in with everything unmatching. They're like, oh, I look so good. And then they'll come up to you and be like, oh, that don't match that sweater. I'm like, look at you.
Okay, so when people, I should have told you. 'Cause like, oh yeah. Is when people like wear their eyeliner on the bottom really thick. Like, it's okay if you wear it thick, but like, make sure it looks good. Like, don't make it look like you just smeared like all your makeup.
Okay. And one of mine is my teacher actually does this. She'll start off like class. She'll be like, you know, talking regular, like, okay guys, so we're gonna do this, and then it'll end up, okay guys, so we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. I hate it when they go from like one person to another.
I hate it. This is one of mine. I hate it when a teacher, like she's like, okay guys, get started, and she won't shut up for you to get started.
Oh
my God, that makes me so mad.
My teacher does that. She's like, yes. Oh, another one. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. When people think they can talk in a really good, like,
that's me.
Whatchamacallit? A British accent, and they're like, I can talk so good in a British accent.
I don't think I can.
And I'm like, no, you can't. And they're like, yes, I can. And they're going like, I can talk in a British accent. Like, yeah. It drives me crazy because I think that.
Okay, so one of mine.
One of yours. By the way.
Oh, yeah.
I love One Direction.
I don't.
I don't either, but I just had to say that.
Okay, so this is like another like big one because is when teachers lose your homework.
Yeah, and then they put it off on you.
You clearly, okay, 5th grade teacher. She would find it after I redone it. Like, I swear I think she just done it on purpose. That made me so mad. You got any more? Because this is going to be the last.
Okay, we're going to like end this video in a British accent.
So 1, 2, 3.
Deuces.
Deuces.
You're like,